Welcome to lockdown vlog number 6. The only reason for these vlogs is to help you and me waste some time during this lockdown. This is a remote control from Quad. I have the little CD player right over there. So let's play some music and make some coffee. That is the voice of the lovely Dayna Kurtz. I don't know if you know her, but if you don't, well, you should. This is probably the best live voice in the world alive at this moment. And the reason I'm starting this way today in this vlog is because a lot of you asked me to share something about my music. Now, of course, I had the 3 CD series, which I have to pick up again because I like doing that, and there were some people that really found some new music. So today I'm just going to not, because you have these videos where people show their CD collection and then they'll pull out one for 2 seconds and say the name, and then they pull out the second one for 2 seconds, and then they do 100 or 300 CDs. That's not what I want to do. So what I chose for today is to, let me drink some coffee. What I chose for today is to pick out just a few pieces of music, artists that were important in my life. So you just have seen Dayna Kurtz, of course, and there's a few things over here that I would like to show you. One that you probably all know is Björk, of course. She released all her albums on cassette this year, so I bought them all. And think like Venus as a Boy is one of the songs that I like very much on this. But Björk was, no, Sade was the very first live performance that I went to. And I went to Björk, focus. And I went to Björk live, which was quite an experience. Because in the days that I grew up, I did not know that you could change your numbers. So you were used to the music that you heard on the radio, and then you go to a concert, and now you have the same songs but played with different instruments, a different tempo, all kind of changes. And well, I was amazed by the skill that somebody could do that. Of course, everybody already knew that that was possible, but for me, that was a discovery. But Venus as a Boy, if you want to understand what kind of music I am from, and this is another album from Björk, and here we have It's Oh So Quiet, strange little songs, and those are the things that I like the most about these kind of things. One of the other things, this is a more like some sweet music. This is a German singer, Anneett Louisan, and she has this. Why won't it focus? You see, I'm trying to focus with the same hand that I'm holding the camera with. Das Spiel, and the first time I heard it, I remember I was in a car and I arrived at the destination just as this number started on the radio. And what I had never done before, maybe never after, I waited until the whole song had played before getting out and getting to my appointment. I love this. We went to see her live also in Germany, because I wanted to see and hear what she did live, and she's an amazing performer. Yeah, check her out if you want. Another thing that really defines me, especially growing up and getting away from regular pop music, a lot of you may be disappointed to hear that I am neither a Stones fan nor a Beatles fan. Those are two things that you may find a CD or a record in this house, but that's mostly because it came with some other stuff but the weird sounds of the art of noise, this for me is headphone music. This is what you put on. You put on a headphone and you just float away in the soundscapes from the art of noise. So there is of course more of the CDs that I have, and most of them I also have on LP. Talking about LPs, let me put it over here. This is something that may be familiar to you. Bobby McFerrin, Simple Pleasures. This is the LP I bought when these songs, Don't Worry, Be Happy, is on this album. But what many people don't know is that this is a video of a live performance of his called Spontaneous Inventions, because apart from having a great voice, he also plays his own body as an instrument. And in this video, this performance, you can see, I don't know what's under here. You can see how he does that, how he plays with, he can sing high and low, he uses his body to drum the rhythm, but the way he does it and the way how fast he switches from high tones to low tones, that's really an experience. You really should try and find this performance and have a look at what it is that he is actually capable of. So that is Bobby McFerrin. Well, one of the things that I loved growing up was Rickie Lee Jones. Now probably back to vinyl. And songs like Danny's All-Star Joint and Coolsville, where you have, of course, Chuck is in Love. That's what everybody knows. But I always like those little different songs that are on albums, and Danny's All-Star Joint is Easy Money is one of those. This album has a lot of interesting music and I love it. Okay, let's move on. This is something interesting that you may not know. It is also German, I believe. Well, I found it when I was in Berlin. Tok Tok Tok. These are two people that play amazing music, and he does some sort of beatboxing also in comparison, not in comparison, but during the songs. So if you have a chance to check out Tok Tok Tok, you do it. I'll be interested in... oh, this is interesting. What you see over here, Morten Klein, he plays tenor sax and mouth drums. Well, that's something you just have to hear, and it is very interesting. Okay, another one of those things that I like very much. I'm mostly into female voices, and especially when they are beautiful, and especially when people are also capable of keeping up that performance in a live situation. Dayna Kurtz, I'm a big fan. I'm a patron for her. I missed a few weeks ago, of course, her concert, which could not go on, which was a bummer, but she's coming back in a few months, so that's going to be nice. But the recording does not really do her justice. For me, this is the best voice at this time in this world. And of course, that's just my opinion. And Eva Cassidy is one of those people. Well, she died too soon, too early, but she has a wonderful voice. You play this on a good system. If you are not moved by it, your system is not good. Let me see. Oh, I'll add, of course, The Art of Noise I showed you. And one of the performers of The Art of Noise, Anneett Dudley, she made, just a few years ago, an album. She plays The Art of Noise, that's what it's called. And this is all on piano, while this is all very electronic. Give this one a listen also. This is, if you like The Art of Noise, you definitely should check out this one. And the last one for today is this amazing musician that was born probably some 100, maybe over 100 years ago. This is Fats Waller. Are there any pictures in this booklet? No, only more advertisement. No pictures. But Fats Waller is a stride piano player. Probably a lot of his numbers you know, and if you have never heard him or him playing it, if you want to have a fun time with good music, funny lyrics and great musician, you should check out Fats Waller. Okay, so as I said, I am trying to keep these vlogs at 10 minutes. Up until now this did not work, and today it didn't work again, but it appears that my time is around 15 minutes, so maybe I should say from now on that these vlogs are going to be 15 minutes. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. Tell me something about the music that has played a role in your life, and I see you tomorrow.